Troy, talk about your goal.
It was just a good block by one of our teammates, Jesse Jensla, and came out to us, and me and Brock ended up on a 2-on-1 and just put the head down and shot, and luckily went in.
He was just looking me off, that's all. No, it was a great shot. No, he did really well there.
I know you guys have talked about this a lot at various times throughout the year. It seemed like there were chances from time to time. They're just not finding the back of the net. How do you break through?
You know, just looking forward to after Christmas, you know. It's a new season. Let's get back at it. Puck's got to go in, and, you know, we're hoping this break changes our momentum in the room anyways.
Break's coming at the right time.
Yeah, I think, you know, we've been working hard for a long time, and we're getting better every weekend, and we've been saying this every week, but I think it's going to start coming in for us, and we're going to start scoring a lot of goals.
Where does that confidence come from that it's going to turn around?
Just seeing the way that we've been playing in games, we've been getting better every game, and in practice, you know, we've been working on scoring goals, so hopefully that continues into the games, and we'll just start putting them in.
Do you think this break will benefit you guys a little bit, having a week or two off before you play again? Or?
Definitely, you know. Break's nice. You get rid of the bumps and bruises. You're going to be coming back to the season, and, you know, your head's back on straight. You know, just put the first half of the season away. Let's get back on it the second half.
And you guys get to go to Florida. So
Yeah.
that's
It's a little warmer.
yeah, a little plus for you
Nice.
guys. Yeah.
How about superstitions for you guys going through this streak? Changing things up, or are you just sticking to your superstitions?
I would say you have ups and downs, you know, every game, whether it's a team or individual. But I think overall we've been sticking to the same thing. We know it's going to start coming soon, so we've just been sticking to it.
What did Walt have to say after the game?
You know, just get back on it, take this break, use it to your advantage, come back second half, and it's time to play hockey then.
Did he point to anything like this has happened before and we know we can do it, or do you individually do that?
Well, yeah, if you look at everybody's past, you know, you've always had those ups and downs in the way you've been playing and the way the teams you've been on have been playing. So I'm pretty sure most of us have kind of like went back to that, where we're like, all right, this has happened before to me, we're moving forward. We got to be moving forward. You start looking back, it's not going to get any better.
Yeah, I think our leaders in the room are keeping everything positive, and, you know, this break's going to be really good for us. Go home, see our families, heal up a little bit, and come back, and it's a fresh start for us, and we're going to have to come out and win a lot of games.
And the goals remain unchanged? What you're trying to accomplish this year? You talked about home ice a lot before the season.
Yeah, everything's the same. You know, we just want to come back and have a fresh start and, you know, get a lot of wins on the board, get some points.
Obviously, you want to make playoffs and win, right? Like, that's everybody's goal. Want to get back to the winning season and, you know, win everything. There's only one team that wins everything, so we all look for that.
Well, Walt, there were chances tonight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just, I mean, you know, I always sound like a broken record now. Our effort was good. I don't know what you guys thought. There was a lot more pace to the game than last night. In the second period, we had some really good chances that we didn't put in. You know, that's on us. And then I thought we were right in the game, and then we took you know, Diamond took a bad penalty there at 4-on-4, and then they scored the power play goal.
On that blue hit, you know.
I looked at it on tape. Tough hit. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to look at. I mean, they'll have to look at that.
Do you think he might be gone like Loggins
Oh
was?
no, no, zero chance.
Okay.
Zero chance. I don't even know if it was contact to the head. So
Okay.
watching it. So
Loggins had a nice goal.
I'm not sure on the trip either. If you guys saw the trip,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there was any contact at all on that trip. So based on what I saw in the video, but
Loggins had a nice goal tonight.
Loggins had a great goal, and he had a couple great chances. He was our best player tonight. He was really good. I thought Gerard Hansen was really good. I mean, remember Don made a great play to Gerard in the second. He had a wide open net. I don't even know what he did. He put it back in the goalie or something, and we just didn't score on him. But I thought Gerard was good. I thought Brock had a really good weekend. You know, we break down and we don't score. But I liked our energy tonight. I liked that the pace was really good, and you know, we're going to have some guys coming in at Christmas. We hope to get Paskrick back and healthy, and we're going to have to make some changes. So.
Is Vermeulen going to be out for a while?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Broke the same jaw. So,
Okay.
you know, same jaw, same break line, everything. So he's probably out 8 weeks.
Okay. think Izzy might be back at the break too, or?
We don't know that. We don't
Okay.
know that yet. So, he won't be back for. He won't be back for Florida because
Okay.
we have to. We don't know, and we're buying tickets, and so we'll bring Tiger in there. So.
Do you think this break will help?
It's going to help me. So I can tell you that. So no, yeah, for sure. I mean, one thing I found over a long time in coaching, your guys usually feel the same way you do, and I need a break right now, and I'm sure they do too. They just need to forget about. This is the worst first half I've ever had. They need to forget about it. They need to come back and put together some stuff in the second half and see what happens.
Despite that, maybe perhaps a bit surprisingly, they seem upbeat every time we talk to them.
They're good, and that is, and they're good, and I give them a lot of credit for that because it is what it is. And you gotta hang in there, and you gotta get through. We try to give them, try to talk to them about life, and it's just what you go through tough stuff, and you just gotta figure it out. So, and they're doing a good job with that.
And where does that come from? Are there leaders in the locker room that are really helpful with that?
I think there's leaders, but I just think you choose who you are and how you feel. I'm actually really proud of that. I was really proud of the effort tonight. So they did a good job. I mean, they worked hard. They competed. The rest, we make mistakes and we did some stuff that caused us to lose the game. But you control effort every night. And I didn't think our effort was very good last night. I thought we were really, really flat, and our effort was really good tonight. So.
They both talked about after the break seeing it as basically starting a brand new season. That's kind of the mentality they have to take. Is that coming from them? Is that coming from you?
Coming from us.
Yeah.
but it is. I mean, they're going to go home and they're going to get fresh and they're going to do whatever. But that's the way you have to approach it. It's the same thing you do it. Guys do it every year in playoffs. You have a bad year. Well, forget about it. Let's go. We've had a bad first half. Let's forget about it. We're going to, Pascro's going to be back. Shane's going to be back. We have 2 freshmen coming in. I mean, there's going to be changes in the lineup for sure, and it's you have the kind of record that we have, the kind of start that we've had. It's easy to make changes. I mean, we're going to put new guys in, and that's the way it is.
Hey, Walt, all your coaching, all this career you've had, do you reach out to old coaches or do you chat? I'm sure you chat with guys.
Oh yeah, so I talk with guys all the time. It's like what's this? I talk with guys that are my friends in the league too. I mean, I got guys. What do you think? Well, geez, you're this. Your penalty killing needs some work, or whatever it is. And I talk to we talk to people, and that's what you got to do. And I think one of the biggest things is, and it's a good sign to hear what you just said. The biggest thing is keeping guys in it, because you can roll out of it quick. And the test there is effort, and the test there is how they feel around the rink, and that's hard because they're fragile right now too. I mean, with bad like tonight we went down 2-0, and you could just roll over right there. You're going on break in 40 minutes, or whatever it was, and they didn't. They kept coming, and they kept coming. We made a game of it in the second at 2-1, and we had grade A chances, and we had some really the right people too. When Robbie Payne had a one-time look at it all going down with the goalie. Gerard had one right there, and they didn't score, but. We'll have to do better, and we'll see. We have whatever it is, 16, 18 games left, and we got to make a push at it. And, it's going to be good for everybody. I think to take some time off here. So.
You think there's time enough to achieve those goals to get home ice?
Well, right now, I don't know if we'll get home ice. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we've dug ourselves a bad hole. But you got to, play to make the playoffs right now. And if we make the playoffs, the truth is we've had some guys not play well. If you look at it, we're 18 games in, and I don't want to not play well, but our special teams have not been good. Now we've done pretty well in the penalty kill lately, but it wasn't good. We got to get better. Our power play hasn't been good. Our goaltending's been up and down. And if we can put some of those things together just by themselves, we'll be better. Not to talk about individuals, and so there's stuff we can get better at. So certainly we're going to keep going. And our job is to make the playoffs, and then we'll just forget about it. You know what I mean? And move ahead. We have to make the playoffs. Right?
Hey, Walt, when you talk to your other, co-coaches and
Yep.
your friends,
Yep.
What do they say positive about you, about the team?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't even ask that. I want to know.
But don't, I mean,
No, I ask guys like, what do you? Well, they like our young guys. And the truth is, last year, just after that, I'll give you an example. Dom Shine was second in the league in scoring. We haven't seen that out of Dom Shine. Ate Tolvanen was on the all-rookie team. We haven't seen that out of Ate Tolvanen right now. And you are what you're big, and that's not being critical of those guys because there's probably a lot of attention on it too. But the reality is, though you will go as your big guys take you. You know what I mean? And last year I had one of the best home records in the league, and we don't this year. So those are things you got to take care of. Those things. Your big guys have to play when they get opportunities to score. They got to score, whether it's puck luck or you can use a million excuses. You got to find a way to do it, and you're here at home. You got to find a way to win those games. Those games are games you got to win. So
I asked the guys about their superstitions. They didn't really reveal anything.
I don't.
Do you change them now?
I don't know. Ask them. I pay no
I mean, as
attention.
a coach, I know you're searching for all that.
Changing, that stuff doesn't mean anything. I mean, truth, you got to do your job. You got to be intelligent. You got to put the right people out there, and you got to know your players. And like the truth right now, you are. I always tell our guys this, and I believe this. You are your record. I mean, there's a reason we're where we are, and you have to find solutions to that. And there's a reason. That goes for your team and that goes for individuals. You are who you are too as an individual. And if you've gone, 18 games and you've had opportunity and you're sitting there with one goal, and you need to say, okay, what can I do better to make me a better player? So I'm not going to get critical of guys. The guys, like I said, I thought their effort was really good. If their effort stays good, we brought them here. They're our guys. It's on us. So.